In this video, we are going to see about the design of lag lead compensator by using board plot. So we know, so what is mean by lag lead compensator, what is its purpose? So lag lead compensator means for the given system we have to add the phase angle and also we have to add the shift the attenuation in order to bring the system from unstable condition to stable condition to get the desired specifications. So step 1 is we have to determine the open loop gain K of the uncompensated system to satisfy the specified error requirement. Next, from the given problem, after selecting K value, so we have to draw the board plot. From the board plot, so we have to find the phase at gain crossover frequency. So and also phase margin of the uncompensated system. So this is the uncompensated system phase margin, the corresponding angle. So now if the phase margin is not satisfying, then compensation is required. Next step 4. Choose a new phase margin. So we have to select the phase margin. So we know for designing lag compensator, omega new phase margin equal to decide phase margin plus eta. So to select phase margin, new phase margin, we have to first initially consider eta equal to 5 degree. So here we have to substitute given or decide phase margin. We will get the new phase margin. So from the board plot, so we have to determine the new gain crossover frequency. It means we have to determine the gain crossover frequency for the new phase margin. Now, so we have to substitute into this equation for the new gain crossover frequency. We will get the new angle 5GCN. So for this 5GCN, in the phase plot of uncompensated system, the frequency corresponding to the 5GCM is the new gain crossover frequency omega GCN. After calculating 5GCN from the board plot of the uncompensated system, we have to find the corresponding frequency. That frequency is nothing but new gain crossover frequency omega GCN. So now we have to select a omega GCL new frequency that should be greater than this omega GCN. So now we have to calculate, after select, we have to calculate beta of the lag compensator. So now let AGCL, it means, so in the previous step we found the omega GCL that is greater than omega GCN. So for this frequency we have to find the magnitude in decibel in the board plot. So for that omega GCL, so we have to find the gain in decibel, that is gain in decibel, that is equal to 20 log beta. So from this we can easily calculate the beta. So now after completing the beta, so we have to determine the transfer function of lag section. So we know we have to add for the transfer function of lag compensator, we have to have 0 of a lag compensator and also pole of a lag compensator. 0 of the lag compensator equal to, we just see 1 equal to 1 by T1 omega GCL divided by 10. This is the formula. So T1 equal to 10 divided by omega GCL. Next, pole of lag compensator PC1 equal to 1 by beta into T1. This is also formula. By using this formula, so we can calculate the transfer function of the lag compensator. The transfer function of the lag compensator or lag section equal to G1 of S equal to S plus 1 by T1 divided by S plus 1 by beta T1 equal to, after simplifying this we will get beta into 1 plus S T1 divided by 1 plus S beta T1. So now step 8, we have to determine the transfer function of lead section. So we have to take alpha equal to 1 by beta. So now from the board plot of uncompensated system, so omega m, which is the frequency at which decibel gain is. So we have to find a frequency. We have to find a frequency omega m at the time gain equal to minus 20 log 1 by square root of alpha. So we know alpha equal to 1 by beta. Just now we have taken for while designing a lag compensator, we found or we calculated beta. So we have to substitute beta and then we have to find the alpha. So we can easily find omega m. From the omega m, for alpha, we can find the T2. So by using T2, we can calculate the transfer function of lead compensator, that is G2 of S equal to S plus 1 by T2 divided by S plus 1 by alpha into T2. After simplifying this, we will get alpha into 1 plus S T2 divided by 1 plus S alpha T2. So now this is step 8. After that, step 9. In the step 9, what we have to do? So we have to combine both lag and lead compensators. So we know lag lead compensator gain equal to gain of lag compensator and gain of lead compensator, G1 of S, G2 of S. We have to substitute this. We already know alpha equal to 1 by beta. So here we have to substitute alpha equal to 1 by beta. So this beta and this beta will cancel each other. Finally, we will get gain of the overall lag lead compensator, GC of S equal to this. So next, after that, step 10. So we have to determine the open loop transfer function of compensated system. So far we have calculated the lag lead compensator's gain. Now we have to calculate the open loop transfer function of compensated system. That means including the given open loop system gain. So we have to multiply the lag lead compensator with the open loop system gain. So for that, we have to connect this block and this block in series manner. This is the given open loop gain. This is the lag lead compensator system gain. So now from this block, so open loop transfer function of compensated system. This is the compensated system. If it is uncompensated system, is without this lag lead compensator, this is uncompensated system. After completing or added with the lag lead compensator, it will become a compensated system. So compensated system G O of S equal to multiplication of this term and G of S. So now draw the Bode plot of this compensated system and verify whether given specifications are satisfied or not. If the specifications are not satisfied, then we have to select the another choice alpha such that alpha less than beta. So here actually for this overall compensated systems transfer function, we have to draw the Bode plot. So from the Bode plot, we have to find the value of phase margin. If the value of phase margin of compensated Bode plot is not satisfied or not equal to the given phase margin, so we have to select alpha. Actually in this step 8, we have selected alpha equal to 1 by beta. So now we have to select alpha, it is to be less than 1 by beta. So we have to continue from step 8 to step 11. So it definitely, if we select less than 1 by beta, means it will satisfy. So we can stop. So this is the procedure for designing lag lead compensator.